Hi, my name is Sam Gomez, and I'm the founder of Our Neighborhood Times, ONT.
I am Yesenia Gonzalez, the art director of ONT. And first off, I just want to apologize for wearing the same outfit for our second episode.
Right, this is the second episode.
Nobody told me that we were going to record 2 in one day. And of course, we don't have a budget for wardrobe yet, so yeah.
Yeah, budget for wardrobe. I don't know about her, but I had thought about this. I wasn't going to have anybody talk about, oh, he's wearing the same clothes. You're going to see me wear the same clothes every time, okay? Shirt, jacket, this is it. This is my uniform. Hopefully I don't look terrible in it, and that's going to be the end of it, but yeah. So our second episode, this is ONT Now. The first episode, we talked a little bit about some of the things that ONT did then. I think in future episodes, maybe even today, we're going to touch on some of the things we did in the past because, again, I think it's important for even for just historical purposes, right? Just to kind of remember what we did. Listen, we're going to be honest in a lot of these things too. I think part of our approach, definitely when I was writing my opinionated columns in the paper, I wasn't afraid of the truth, right? And truth is, we have been out of touch for quite some time. It's amazing how quick time goes by, but what everybody needs to understand is even though you may not have seen us in present doing things, we have been in the lab. We have been trying to work on things that are going forward. You know, we've got a lot of good ideas of things that we're going to be doing. Some things we're going to need community support on, but we will touch on some of those things. But like I said, so this is the second podcast that we're doing.
And I know that one of the things that people keep asking is during that time that we have been quiet and kind of been MIA in a sense, and not even because we still have a presence out in social media and everything, but because they don't see like a Summerfest or a Battle of the Bands or something, they say, well, what are they doing? And I mean, the plan was just that, is to build that seed, put that out there, get it started, and see where it grows from there. And that's exactly what happened. And I loved how, you know, once we started the Summerfest, then we had the Velato Fest, then we had the Hegwish Fest, and then we had, you know, even just the little church fest that were going on, they've just gotten 10 times better. And that's the whole point of this. And that's exactly what we want to do moving forward, is just to build these seeds and get it started, let people, organizations, community take it on, take ownership, and run with it.
Right. I think there's still a lot of people in the community that don't even know that ONT, us as a group, we were the ones that started a lot of these things. And I'm glad that you mentioned that, you're saying, because, we started things. Maybe we didn't do things right all the time. Maybe we didn't do things as efficiently as we could. Maybe we were over budget in some things, but we did them and we started it. And you can see anybody in the community who's gone to events now, that's because we actually started it up again. We brought a concept out to the community that, again, it wasn't something new. We're not going to say that we
raised the bar for the quality.
Right, we raised the bar. We didn't do something that no one had done before. We didn't do something that other people weren't capable of doing, but we just did it. Good, bad, indifferent, whatever it is. And it was always with the intent of bringing better things to the community, trying to unify the community, just the fact that, we obviously changed guards, we changed offices as far as the alderman's concerned. The fact that the new office that came in almost felt obligated to bring an event to the community, that tried to tie the community together. I mean, you can have your opinion on whether you thought it was good or whatever, but think about that. Something that we did made a new office feel obligated to continue to bring that event to the community. So that's great.
And that's what the whole point of this is.
That's what the point was, right, exactly. So for people to say, oh, but you're not printing a newspaper anymore, well, right, because we did that. What we're doing now is this. This is what
And
ONT,
now you have Hegwish Times and the Alderman's office as well doing. So I think that's great, is that, again, another avenue that just...
Right. There would be no Hegwish, let's put it this way. And again, we don't want to make anybody mad, but there would be no Hegwish Times if there was no Our Neighborhood Times.
And
there just wouldn't be.
That's the reality of it.
But it's great because, again, that's something that, although we do feel is important, we're not going to do it that way anymore. We're going to be doing it this way.
Well, it's time. It's the time of social media.
And what's it called?
That's what's big. ONT Now.
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 Right. So again, we talked a little bit more about what ONT then was, but ONT Now, right? So some of the things that we are going to be talking about is some of the things that we're working on.
Yeah.
Right.
One of the things that I'm really excited about is the Sasha Kahlo Theater. We will be doing the murder mystery dinners again.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be our third year.
Third.
I mean, come on, we have not had live entertainment like that ever. That I can remember. So I'm really excited for this year. We're going to be holding auditions soon. So we'll keep you posted about that. Hopefully we can have a couple of the actors come on here too and just perform. It'll be awesome. I'm just excited about that.
So being excited about that too. If there are members of the community,
yes,
all ages, matter of fact, obviously a lot of the things that we did, the Our Neighbors Got Talent was kind of more youth driven. Yeah. But granted, if there's people in this community surrounding area, the southeast side, obviously, predominantly, but if there's people in the neighborhood that feel like you've got some talent, whatever it is, we actually are looking to find out who those people are again.
Yes.
We're looking to expand it, just not, like she said, in this acting realm. We're looking to expand it outside of just people who can sing and dance and play instruments. But if you've got a monologue, if you've got some spoken word a poem that you read that you find that you think is powerful, reach out to us. We're actually going to start doing some calls for casting, right? We're going to start doing some reach outs as far as if you're interested.
Yeah. There's going to be so many things going on. Our web series that we'll be putting together, and we're working on that now. Yeah. And I don't know if you want to talk about a little bit about the incubator that we've been working on.
So one of the biggest projects that we're kind of working on today is, again, thinking about the stuff that we had done in the past. We either accidentally or by purpose, all of the events that we did, everything that we did was about driving economic development, let's say, or just an increase of business, right? Bringing some money into the pockets of some of the business owners and just bringing some revitalization into the community, right? You think about the ballot bands, that's how it was set up. The fact that the fests were businesses from the local community, from all over the neighborhood, right? We had South Chicago businesses that were represented on the east side, unlike any time before. Now we're actually looking at it in a sense of we have to kind of be that change. Throughout all of these years, as we've been doing these things, we were trying to figure out why don't we have more people who are interested in opening up businesses? Why don't we have people who are coming to us with ideas and things like that? And going through the process that we went through, it's hard. Okay, opening up a business is hard. Even understanding the way things work at the city permitting level and the state licensing and all of that stuff, it's very difficult. And you can easily, how many times in this community, how many times have we seen a business open up? The grand opening sign is still on the business, and it's closed.
Yes. Too many times.
Too many times.
And it's and people can say it's a matter of it's just the area or it's not the right business, or a lot of times it's just our own neighbors don't patronize these businesses. You know, it's many things.
It's definitely some of that, but in our studies and the things of research we've been doing, a lot of times it's people just don't know how to open up a business.
Exactly.
It's not just opening up a door, turning on the lights, putting a sign up there, right?
It takes time.
It takes a lot of work,
a lot of hard work, and you're not going to make money in the beginning. You're not.
Yeah, you thought you were going to open up a business to make money? No, not initially anyway. Yeah. But these are some of the things that people actually don't know. So the concept behind the incubator is that we're calling it the South Chicago Commercial Exchange, the SC Comex. There will be some more information that we're going to post out there. But basically the concept behind it is, I like to call it from the kitchen table to the storefront, right? Because you've got businesses who, they're operating at the kitchen table level. Maybe you even have customers that you've got a client base, you're doing business, but you just don't know how you get from there to actual storefront, right? So the incubator concept is going to be a co-working space that basically gives people who are of entrepreneurial spirit the ability to feel excited about things. We see it as being a place where we're going to do training in not just state level type licensing and all of that stuff, but how to market yourself, how to maybe we're going to have guest
website.
Speakers. Yeah,
you will be surprised how many businesses around here do not have a website.
Right? It's so ridiculous. How could you be open and trying to do business? By the way, our website's coming up. Yes, we never really started a website. Isn't that crazy? So
we will have one.
Yeah, definitely. This whole the kind of the stuff that we're going to talk about obviously is going to be on our website. But again, right, exactly. We're trying to say that other businesses don't have websites. It's the first
step. Yes.
Yeah. So we're working on that also. But yeah, so this whole concept, I'm really excited about it because in Commercial Avenue alone, where we are located, you drive down there and there's so many empty storefronts. So part of it is going to be developing a program that hopefully eventually will get real viable businesses out there in the storefronts to revitalize this area. So
Yeah.
that is definitely something that,
Yes.
on that, if you've got a business, if you've got a
Yes.
business idea, you're struggling, you've got, even if it's just in paper, come to us. It don't feel like you have to be at any level of success.
We will definitely have workshops and stuff to
Yeah.
help you through the process as well,
Right.
and hopefully help you build to the level where where you need your own storefront. And we'll start helping filling these vacant locations and vacant
Right.
buildings, so we can get better businesses and better quality entities, and not just
Yeah. People
a
who are
storage
basically
facility or something.
basically we're going to put you in an incubator. Think about what an incubator is. It's a place where you nourish and rich, and you can get healthy and strong and be confident on your own. So
Yes.
that's what we're going to do. So anybody who's interested in that, please reach out to us. The information to reach out to us is going to be within the description of this video. Hopefully you're seeing this video actually on our website, because that'll mean we did something that we said we were going to do and actually got it done.
We will do it.
So what else? What else is going on? You're saying what else did you?
I mean, I'm just really excited about the web series and how we're going to be putting that together.
Right.
The commercials that we will be doing for the businesses in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
I mean, that's something too that you don't really have the money to put out commercials, and everything
Yeah.
is social media and everything. So you want to be able to put little videos out there. I don't know.
So the web series thing we were talking about, there's a lot of concepts. We're talking about kind of doing scripted, edited, developed web series, comedy shows. We want to do business things. The commercials is what we're also going to do. So imagine this. Imagine if the incubator we have identified some youth who actually are interested in audiovisual and people who are interested in graphic design, right? The concept would be we go up and down, visit some of the businesses in the neighborhood. Let's say Macias, for instance, right here, it's across the street from us, is very good, a supporter of us. We can actually have these people that we identified through the incubator project do the commercials for them. And where are we going to use the commercials? Well, like you said, the commercials will be part of our web series as far as that's concerned. So a lot of exciting things coming up. So in the terms of the way we used to think of Our Neighbor's Got Talent, that's how Our Neighbor's Got Talent is going to expand. So again, before, all we used to think of was people who can sing, people who can dance, maybe people who have can play an instrument. But now it's like, listen, are you a writer? Are you a person who's actually taking the time to even write a script, even though you probably would never get anybody to look at it? Well, you know what? We'll look at it.
Yes.
We will look at it. We want to know.
Send them over.
Send them. Come see us. Let's set up an appointment. Let's talk about what your ideas are. We have never been of a mindset that we felt we knew everything. And the reason why we even came up with the tagline of what ONT is as a paper was the voice of the community. We totally want to make sure that we are representing all of the neighborhoods in the community, all in the Southeast Side and surrounding areas.
Yeah.
So anybody's got any ideas for anything, as far as writing, as far as little shows, let us know.
We have people that work with us now and donate their time for now, because obviously the budget's not there, but working on putting these shows together, putting these films together. So hey, show us what you got. You know, you have a story, you have a script, something. Let us know. Let us read it, and let's put it to use, man. Let's build it together. That's what we're gonna do. Build it together.
Yeah. So we've got a lot of great ideas as far as what the show's gonna be. I know what makes us laugh. Hopefully, it'll make you laugh. But so that's another thing that we're working on, definitely. And the other thing that we want to do is we still want to tell the stories of the community, right? There's a lot of things that are going on in the neighborhood now that we're going to be able to touch on through this new media. So as we grow, we will actually, at this point too, because again, we're not saying that we know everything. We have a good idea of the kind of content we want to do, the kind of subject matter we want to do. But if there's something that you feel like as a part of the community, as a person, as a part of the neighborhood, Southeast Side, if there's something that you want to do, let us know, because all ideas are open in every category. And anybody who is interested in, you know, I use the word volunteer. Anybody who's got some time that wants to help us get these done, please let us know, because this, obviously, the things that we are trying to do cannot be done with just the group of individuals that we have. We know that we're going to need to invigorate people from the community that hopefully want to help us out, and want to be a part of it. It is the ground floor of an opportunity that we anticipate to be something that's going to be pretty good in the community. Again, you look at our body of work, the history of things that we've been able to accomplish in the past. All I know is that if you look at those things, we are going to continue to work as hard as we can. We're going to do things, even though I know some people aren't going to know that it was us that did it. A lot of times when we do these things, it's kind of thankless or whatever.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean you shouldn't get it. That doesn't mean you shouldn't do it, right? And
Yeah.
we're gonna fail at some things. But what is true failure, right?
Mm-hmm.
Failure is if you run into an obstacle and then you just quit and don't do it again. Well, I can tell you, just like in the past, whatever we do going forward, we're not going to quit.
Mm-mm.
So. Yes, we're going to run into obstacles. I'm sure we're going to run into more opposition, which is fine. I don't understand why people want to use energy in a negative way when if they could just like not say anything, that would feel better. Does it feel better to be nothing but negative? I don't know, but obviously we're going to be prepared for some of that's going to come. But I hope we don't run into that.
And I'm not too worried about that because
I'm not worried about it.
They'll be negative for sure,
Yeah.
but there's so much more positive. And
So much more.
That's the reason we do this. And this cannot be successful without you guys. So
Right.
we definitely want to be able to put out there what you guys want to see. So please just let us know, give us some feedback, what's working, what isn't, what would you like us to touch on next time, or what would you like to be a part of? You want to join us,
Right. Is there anybody important that you think is important that we should interview? Is there a business in the community that you think is doing good work, that their story is important enough for the community to know about? Are there any events that are coming up, or something that you would want to see in the community? Let us know, and we'll get to working on at least getting you an answer for it. But right now, we're pretty excited. We're pretty excited about what's gonna happen, what's coming forward. I hope that you are too. And I think that's going to be it for today.
Yeah.
Thanks so much again. Maybe by the time we do a couple of more of these, we'll have like an official close. But
something like that.
yeah, anything better than good day. Remember that? That was ridiculous. That good day
But
entry.
thank you for joining us again, and thank you for tuning on and for all your feedback. We appreciate it.
Yes. And hopefully more than just my mom is watching this video, because I know we at least will have one view.
Well, at least you have your mom watching. My mom probably wouldn't even know how to log on. So there goes that.
One viewer so far. That's
I'm
all
sure
we
my
got.
kids will though.
Oh yeah, but they're
They're
don't.
3.
Yeah. We're gonna get a bunch of unnecessary views because they're gonna hit click.
They're just gonna.
Yeah.
Hey, whatever works.
All right. Well, thanks again, and we'll be back.
Thank you. Bye.